Why aren't you wearing a beanie?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I know we're supposed to wear beanies.
Beanie Bros.
Oops.
We're not bros. We're just wearing beanies.
Beanie
It's
Boys.
just a coincidence.
Beanie Boys. I need you to talk.
Beanie Boys.
Talk like you're gonna normal talk.
Beanie boys.
Hi, I'm Joe and I like cock.
Shane.
I'm Joe and I like cock.
Hi, I'm Joe and I like cock.
I also like to party. Break.
God damn. Okay, well, I think we're set up at least. Hey, we're recording this one.
Hi.
Camera over there. Camera's over there. You see it? Hey, guys. This is our first actual podcast because last week was all messed up. So we're actually going to record this time. Welcome to
What is our name?
Phantom Ferrari Podcast. What are your hands doing?
Haunted Ferrari.
Haunted Ferrari.
Horror Ferrari.
That's what it is.
Horror Ferrari.
Are we going to get sued by Ferrari?
Oh, shit. That's what... We didn't think about
Haunted
that.
mid-size sedan. Let's do that.
Welcome to Haunted Midsize Sedan Podcast.
We're supposed to be looking at the
They're
camera.
more likely to get haunted.
Well, we're
anyway.
supposed to.
Like
We
how
don't
Shane
have
looks
to.
at the
We can just look
microphones.
like. We can just look like this. I don't know. We're still trying to figure this out. So
Sorry.
we're done looking at you now. We're gonna look at each other and talk about the
Are
stuff.
we going to look at each other?
I don't know. We're trying to figure this out. What are your hands doing?
I was waiting to sink it.
Clap sync in mid podcast.
1, 2, 3.
So people were telling us though that we need to have topics.
And that we suck.
They didn't tell us we sucked, or personally, my
That's
friends
what
didn't.
it came down to.
Well, I'm
My
not-
friends didn't tell us we sucked.
My friends,
Oh, my
told me
friends
that.
told you that I sucked. Is that right?
No, my friends told me that you sucked.
Hey, Shane sucks.
Well, I wasn't drunk and I wasn't actually kind of sleepy because I took medicine.
Actually, this episode we are also all drinking. A little bit, not a whole lot. We're not. No.
Vodka and grape juice.
It's all a lie. He's not. He doesn't really have blue hair.
What?
Yeah, I do.
You've been a beautiful
He
blonde
just
boy the
put
whole
it on
time.
backwards too. Wow, you like the blue Wendy.
You look like Cindy Lauper.
Welcome to Wendy's. What kind of burger would you like? I'll have burgers.
Um,
Oh, I get that. Was what
people told us we were a little
Oh, yeah.
unorganized last time.
beans. It was
So-
beans last time.
Welcome to Beans.
People told us we were unorganized last time, so this time I decided that we should make a
It's
list,
not
and
very-
we all. I think
It's
we
not
all
much
decided.
more organized.
Yeah, we're
Joe
not.
keeps
It's a little-
freaking starting conversations about beans over here, and I can't keep up.
Speaking
Well-
of which, we do have some racist topics tonight.
No, we don't have any racist topics. And stop with the seat claps.
Did we have a racist topic last time?
No, we didn't. The issue we had last time was about Hanson.
Oh yeah.
So let's not bring that back up because I
I'll try to
cut
hold
that
my
out.
tongue this podcast.
I cut that part out, guys. What?
What?
I'm trying to figure
Okay,
out.
look. Topic 1. Let's go.
We
No, we
are.
already covered
We're
it.
trying to
Podcast
figure it
names.
out.
What are
Yeah,
we-
podcast names. So I fucked up.
Really idiot.
Shane was too tired to tell me the name of the podcast. 'cause
No,
I
I
forgot
told you
it.
beforehand.
He told me before, and I forgot it. I forgot what we were going to call it.
You
So
lose.
I decided that. I decided that we were going to call it Horror Ferrari. Then it's really hard to say Horror Ferrari.
Whore in a Ferrari.
Welcome to Horror and Ferrari.
I've never even seen
And
a
then
Ferrari.
Joe texted me the next morning and said, I thought it was Phantom Ferrari. So I started calling it Phantom Ferrari, and I changed all the logos that we had, like the temporary ones, to Phantom Ferrari. And then Shane texted me later on saying, it's actually called Haunted Ferrari, you idiot. Like
Those exact words.
he just kept calling, like, we can't get the podcast name right. I can't.
Yeah, just call us what you want.
It's a work in progress anyway, so.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the actual name for what we're going to call this, because now Shane brought up a good point of, are we going to get in trouble if we call this Ferrari?
Yeah, I'm sure Ferrari cares that much that 3 idiots are doing a podcast and using the name Ferrari.
You don't know Ferrari like I do.
I mean, that's the original name behind Haunted Ferrari was because you decided you wanted to call it, if you started a synthwave group.
Actually, it was Phantom
You want to be
Ferrari.
a group. You're not
Well-
in a group.
So what
It's
is
just one guy
Gunship?
pushing
Gunship synthwave.
Yeah, but with vocals.
See, now we're
So what's the
we're
difference?
trailing
If I
off
were
again.
a synthwave
No, it's not.
artist,
This
I would
is-
just hire other
This is
singers
still talking
to
about podcast names. This is the
feature
first
them
topic.
in my song.
This is
Maybe
what
a group.
Shane. This is what Shane. You know, the original name for why we even took Phantom Ferrari or Haunted Ferrari, was because we didn't have a name for it, and I thought that's a pretty cool fucking name, regardless, because, you know, I liked it. I think we all agreed that whatever
We can think
Ferrari
of
was
something
cool.
else. We can think of something else.
Shane's pretty good at coming up with cool names and stuff.
Phantom Ferrari's
How about
good.
Red Dead Podcast?
Is it because you see Red Dead Revolver over there?
That's exactly why.
That's
How about we call it Gun Podcast?
because guns over there. I have a shelf of PS2 games.
All Westerns.
We'll talk about that
Which
later.
brings
though.
us to our topic number 8.
So wait, are we following the list?
Yeah, that was the
Know we
plan.
have a list.
That was the plan. No, we're not talking to them about the list. Like, okay, guys, we're on topic number 1, which is the podcast name.
So we're making a list.
Pay attention.
We have it right on the screen so we don't get distracted.
Yeah, that's what's helping from distraction. But Joe's like trailing off of the of it too. He's like, can we skip down to 7? Is it time for 7
It was
now?
Shane, by the way.
Look
You
at this.
piece of shit.
He's ready for another clap sync.
I
Do
want to
it.
make sure we're on sync.
Clap sync.
3, 2, what? Okay, all right. So whatever. We'll just go into the next podcast. We're supposed to flow into these two, but we're just gonna go right into the next one,
Nobody
which
flows
is
in.
What everybody
actually
uses.
no. It's actually what also wanted me to talk about this little stupid topic was because Joe, you don't use Tinder, and you asked us what Tinder was,
Yeah, I had
and
no
then I
idea.
showed you what Tinder was. You're like, this is stupid.
I just didn't know what it was, and it looks really stupid.
Well, I figured I'd see a lot more people I know on there. Yeah.
No, I see a lot of people I don't.
Because most of the
Want to
people I
see.
know, though, don't own a phone, so what was I thinking?
Are you the only one of your friends who owns a phone?
I only hang out with pilgrims.
I don't have a phone,
I'm not.
honestly.
Your phone's dead. Which brings us to topic number 6.
Tinder. We're talking about Tinder.
Yeah, we're talking about Tinder though, and
Now let me refresh see if I remember how it works.
yeah.
Make your profile. You
Mhm.
put your best pictures. You know which are your best looking.
No, it's
not
different
true.
now. You pick the worst.
Oh.
You try to make everyone see
Basically,
how ugly you
it's
are.
an ugly contest.
Oh. So you
Like-
swipe left for people you don't like and right for people you.
You
do
get a
like.
cent every
Yes.
time someone swipes left.
You get money.
Yeah.
Tinder
if you're
money?
ugly enough, yeah.
Yeah. They feel bad for you. They give you hot cash.
Wow, Joe, you're such a fucking idiot.
The best thing to
Pretty
do.
much.
Why are you doing this?
Tinder.
I don't know. From the way I've seen a lot of people, it's a lot of people I don't have any interest in talking to, or it's a lot of like group photos.
Or
So
like you... Yeah,
you
go ahead.
don't know. You
Oh, it's
don't
a
know who-
guessing game. You have to.
Yeah.
Like you showed me.
Yeah, I
have to swipe
showed you.
through
I was like,
all
oh,
of
let's look at some people. Oh, well, this one's a guessing game.
them. Oh yeah,
There's
because I was
three
like,
people
oh
in the
no,
picture.
she's fat. She's in all the pictures.
Yeah, so you have to like play a puzzle
Or
game.
like the girls that post pictures of them hugging on a guy. Like, why is that even a
Yeah,
picture
why is that on your
Tinder?
Tinder profile? Like, and a lot of the girls
well,
on
he's
there
involved
too.
in it.
A lot of
By
the girls
dating
on there
him as
talk
well.
about like, this episode's stupid. I don't know why I'm on it. I just am. It's like we know why you're on it. You're on the
Right.
same reason I'm on there.
I was like, I'm not here just for a hookup. I'm just like...
That's what
did you
Tinder's
live
for.
Were you living under a rock for the last
I
fucking
was.
2 years? Ooh, Tinder. That's probably a
What's
successful
weird? What's
dating
weird
site.
though
A
is
lot of connections there.
what's weird though is Joe didn't know about Tinder, but he knows all about Grindr.
The gay one?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it the same thing?
Yes, but it's for gays.
Is that why this is titled?
Well, you can.
Is this
meet
why our
guys
intro
on-
is titled Joe's Cock? Joe loves cock.
No, that's actually was the name of the sound check. But I'll put it in
Oh.
just for you.
That should be our intro, our sound check.
I'll put it in just for you, and I'll ease into this, just for you guys.
So should I make a Tinder now for our podcast? Is that-
Yeah, just
Oh wait, no, I can't. You said no phones. That's topic.
you can't
5.
make it right now, but
Well, then what?
No, Nazi Bill is 5.
Yeah, he makes all the rules.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're not skipping,
Okay.
even though
Do
you
I have
guys
to-
know that there's some other topics in here, at least 7.
No, my thing with Tinder is that, like, I can get them to talk to me, but then there must be something horribly wrong with me. I try to, like, it's like, oh, I see you like this.
You know
Oh,
what we
me
did,
too.
though?
This is how I'm connected with you in this way. And they're just like, oh, I better delete my Tinder profile now.
They just stop talking to you.
I don't know if you can block people on there, but they,
Oh, no,
you
they
can sure
delete
as
it.
hell
No,
delete it. It just, well, I give up on love completely. This guy's a fucking weirdo.
Sue us, Tinder.
The weird thing is though, is Shane has talked to more girls on that website than I have the entire time I've
Yeah.
had it.
Oh, shit.
Like,
I
I-
thought you were gonna say in public.
I'm not sure
person.
where you
Well,
get
that's
these
true.
facts
That's
from.
true too. Shane talks to a lot of people on there, or Shane
Guy friends, not
Shane-
chicks.
Shane has at least had more conversations with women on that website than I have, like ever, and I've had that way longer than he has.
All right, so now
Most of them are like, I have a 1975 song on as my anthem or whatever they call it,
I don't
and
get that either.
most of the girls are like, oh, you like the 1975? Are you gonna go see him in Lincoln? I'm like, yeah, should be fun. And then
wanna fuck?
That's it.
nothing else. was like, oh, if he's gonna be there, that'll be weird.
Out of the
I don't know.
thousands of people
Have you
that would
ever
be there, I
met
might
someone
run into
online
them.
that you just meet in public though?
They only have 10 fans.
I have.
Is it weird?
Yeah, it is. It's really weird because then you're like,
You'd never say anything.
it's like
I don't.
It happened to me.
But we both know what's
it
going
happened to me
on.
this weekend.
Really?
There's a girl I found on Facebook. I thought she was cute. I was hammered. And when I'm drunk, I like to slide through Facebook and just add people.
Yeah.
And I was adding people just like that. I was adding people, and just this weekend when I was working the antique fair, this girl comes up to admissions while I'm sitting there. Antique fair. I was at like a flea market.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Renaissance
That's
thing,
actually
too?
coming up. That's number 6.
Renaissance fair.
That's number
Anyway.
6.
Yeah, and she comes up to the admissions window, and she looks at me really hard, and I go, "Oh, I added you drunk," and I waved at her. I didn't say a word, and she just went like, $5. Okay.
Really? Is it really that awkward?
Hey, I quit. I'm not taking this guy's money.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Really?
Yeah,
No, though.
because she made me look like I was a fucking freak.
You are. People on
And then I
Facebook
chased
are
her down.
freaks.
I chased her down, tackled her behind a building, and said, "Bitch, I added you when I was drunk. Don't think you're special." And then it got even worse.
It should have got better because you called her a bitch, so she should have been like, he treats women like shit. I should.
Well, I
date
mean, we're
him.
not going to talk about rape in this.
He's got a
podcast.
huge,
No, we're not. That
out of
wasn't.
shape body for a 5'2"
How
guy.
fat do I look in the? Do you like that?
Well, when you do it like that, what is this again? That's a wide ass. He's trying to. That's a huge bitch.
Actually, I don't have a big butt. It's just my gut. Yeah, it was.
Actually,
it was really
no. We're gonna
weird.
go out of order now because you started talking about your work, so we're gonna jump down to your birthday.
7. Oh yeah.
Delete
And-
him as you go so we don't get confused.
Huh? We
What?
can't delete them because that's a clicky, loud keyboard.
Yeah, we know what
But,
we talked about.
Yeah.
I
If
don't.
you're paying attention, you should know. Joe's birthday was this week, or he had his birthday party this week. When is your birthday?
On Tuesday, May 9th.
This Tuesday coming up?
Yeah. So.
Oh,
if
dude.
any listeners want to send me a birthday present off my Amazon wish list.
Which would consist of what? Extra
Dildos.
large button-up shirts and
Big black
pants that are
dildos.
too long.
Bags of dicks.
Weird though, because my stepdad's birthday is the 8th, and my brother's birthday is on the 11th.
Yeah. See, that's not weird. No one cares.
What's the difference between button-ups and button-downs?
That's not a topic.
Yeah, but I'm curious.
Okay, so let's talk about this right now because that is. Is there a difference?
It's related.
I think button-ups are like not like dress casual shirts and button-downs.
Button downs are for fat people like me because when you button it down, you just get really sad because you have to look at your gut on the way to the bottom.
That wouldn't
Is
be
that
for
what it
fat
is?
people then. It's like, oh, I need to buy clothes that make
That's
me
why
feel
it's
bad.
buttoned down. It's down. You get down on
Down
yourself.
syndrome.
Yeah, down. It's for retarded
do
kids.
Clothing companies have more respect than that.
No.
I don't know. We should look into this, but I don't have my phone, so I'll give one of you guys permission to look it up.
So what are you looking at?
What is the difference between
Tinder?
button up versus button down?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so look it up, and we'll go on to we'll still talk about your birthday.
You really have to-
Joe was supposed to come over on Friday, but he couldn't.
Okay, Google.
Joe was supposed to come over on Friday, but he decided not to because he had to work a double on.
I worked at a flea market.
So he couldn't
Oh,
come
see,
over.
Google picked it up.
What, flea market?
Sorry, Google.
He couldn't
I
come
worked at a
over
flea
on
market.
Friday,
What are the results? I want to know.
Oh.
and we were supposed to hang out like we do every
I
Friday.
worked at a flea market until the day I was murdered.
Okay, what different? Oh,
The difference
Okay.
between button up and button down.
Then I
the
haunted
difference
a Ferrari.
between buttons up and buttons down. Buttons.
It's not buttons. It's just button.
Buttons up, buttons down, buttons on the side, buttons all around.
Zip it up, zip it down. Put
Oh,
your
wow,
pants
it's
down.
like
Show
actually,
your
it's
wiener.
like a real thing.
Why
Is it
wouldn't
like
it be
a
a real
weird
thing?
website?
Just click on,
like-
click on the first thing.
Is it like a weird website?
The
like
difference
Ask
between a
Gentlemen?
button up and a button down shirt.
Okay.
You may not have known there was a
Don't
difference
read the
between.
entire thing. Just kind of
Yeah, you got to skim it through and give us the
Okay.
goods. Give us the juicy details. Like, well, no, isn't it juicy details? Like
Also,
everything?
no talking over people, or I'm gonna walk out of here. Hard,
Can you stop? I'm already trying to talk.
like that.
Hey, you're doing it right now.
Go ahead, say it. Say what you need to say.
I'm trying to learn about this right now. So
you're not saying
we're gonna
anything,
take a
you're just
pause.
listening.
We're gonna take a
What-
5-minute
what-
break while I figure out what's going on here. Hold
What
on.
you call these buttoned shirts has nothing to do with whether you start buttoning the shirt from the top or the bottom, but everything to do with whether they have buttons on the collar if you can button down the flaps of your collar to the shirt itself, then you have a button down.
Oh.
Which this is a button down.
Okay, so that's a button down.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So no buttons on the collar is a button up. Yeah.
Okay, so we all learned something today.
Take that to the bank.
Why would you do that?
With your button down because so you can.
I don't understand.
tie.
And it didn't even spin. It wasn't like super epic. It was like
activate my camera.
spin it. Take that to the bank.
All right. So what are we talking about now?
We're still trying to figure out your birthday and why you decided not to hang out on Friday or Saturday.
So
Friday you couldn't do it because you said Saturday morning you had to work a double. Saturday you couldn't because you were just being an asshole.
I was
So-
drunk.
But
That's
the thing
actually the
is,
topic is my birthday and I'm an asshole.
yeah. So I want to know
All
why.
right, okay, I'll get down to the nitty gritty, tell you the story. So Saturday rolls around, and all my buddies so I work at a haunted house, and we do a flea market kind of thing.
Ooh.
A haunted flea market.
Yeah,
Spooky.
It's spooky, super
That's
spooky.
the podcast name.
Haunted flea market.
Yeah. Why not?
Okay,
It's gritty.
I mean it kind of makes sense. We just kind of throw a bunch of
Just throw away Ferrari and keep the F still. Haunted flea market.
Who's gonna sue us? The flea market community?
yeah.
Brass Armadillo.
Is there a
Brass
union?
This episode is also sponsored by Brass Armadillo. Hey, if you got your antiques and your flea market needs, go down to Brass Armadillo, located off I-80 and Sat Brothers Drive.
It's at the Lincoln exit.
Pretty sure there's two of them.
Are there two? I'm talking about the one
I
specific.
got my Darth Vader cut out from Brass Armadillo.
Did you really though?
Yeah, I love Brass Armadillo.
So anyway,
Back to the flea shop conversation about
It's not a
flea
shop.
market, you idiot.
You're gonna call it Phantom Flea Shop?
yes.
No, you're
Hey
not.
guys, welcome to
That's kinda
Phantom
cool.
Flea Shop.
No, so it comes down to the end of the day on Saturday when we're closing up the flea market, and my friends are like, well, okay, so my name at the haunt, they call me Peaches. They're like, Peaches, go get your ass in the
Why did they
truck.
call you that?
That's another story.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
for a
go
different,
ahead.
that's a different time.
Why is it a
and
different
I'm
time?
like,
People are
oh.
gonna start. Okay, yeah.
See, here's the thing. We got to leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if we leave
God, I can't miss
Peaches,
this next episode of the podcast.
It's
We're
like
gonna-
when I show
They're gonna
kids my
explain
dick
why
at
his
the
name's
playground.
Peaches.
we're actually gonna do the next the
Let me
next
guess,
podcast.
has something to do with your fat ass.
Wow. I don't want to be on the podcast anymore.
Your wet fat
It's
ass.
Well,
It's
you
a-
guys will never
Your
know
sweet
what
fat ass.
you guys will
That's
never
a
find
little
out what
hairy.
Peaches means because you heard it here first. Joe's leaving.
Yep. I made it through
All
one
right,
and a half
so
podcasts.
come on, Peaches.
Hey, so I say, okay,
Peaches and cream.
I get in the truck. I've been up since like 7 in the morning doing this shit. And I get in the truck, and we go to the neighborhood Walmart right up the street.
Yeah.
And
This podcast is not sponsored by Walmart.
and we get, they say, pick out a 6-pack of what you want. I was like, okay. I just thought we were all going to socially hang out. Next thing I know, we get back, there's a bonfire going, there's a cake, there's a pin the tail on the donkey.
That's
I
trademarked.
don't know. What's the donkey?
Donkey. It was
No.
Dr. Girl. Okay. I thought it was being fun. Fuck all of you. I'm done. This podcast sucks.
All right, to our next topic.
No, my story's
no,
not
finish
done.
the story, at least.
okay.
And it was they threw me a surprise party the weekend before my birthday. And I ate too much pizza and a piece of cake and couldn't get drunk, but my buddy that was throwing it drank about an entire bottle of vodka making screwdrivers and was fucking passed out by not even 10:30. And then we just stayed up and kept drinking. Someone bought me 2 40s of Corona with no limes because they wanted me to hate my birthday.
It's kind of gross though.
Yeah, it was weird.
Who drinks Corona without limes?
But I was too drunk to come over, and as soon as I got your text about saying am I coming over, I was in the middle of texting you, and it just died.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, so I'm an asshole.
On my way, I love you guys. I don't know where I'd be without you.
I didn't get that. I didn't get that far. So yeah, I mean it wasn't that exciting. I'm just an asshole.
This isn't one of the topics, but going off of your friend about how he blacked out, whatever, how he passed out really early.
Yeah.
So Friday night, I asked Shane to go with me and hang out, but he didn't want to go out. And I asked you if you want to go out with me, and you said you had to pull a double the next day, so you didn't really want to.
Yeah.
So I decided I'm going to leave and go down to Benson around midnight, and I get there about 12:30. I get to the bar, I get one mini pitcher, and I get a Jack and Coke. And I'm holding on to these things for at least an hour.
How many things do you have? 3?
2. Well, Jack and Coke and a mini pitcher.
Were you that sad that we weren't hanging out with you?
Yeah, so I just went by myself and I was like, I'm going to drink these two, I'm going to go home. And then I ran into my friend Mitch and Paul and Quinn, and they're some pretty cool dudes. I want you guys to at least meet them because this is a cool story.
Those are some pretty made up names, sounds like.
Mm-hmm. This is a pretty cool story.
What's his name? Mitchelson?
Mitch Zadizabal.
Okay, you can't make that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually. You just stick with the same synonym.
So Mitch, I want you guys to meet him. He's a huge Funhouse fan, and he's a huge Cow Chop fan. So he's really cool.
What?
I'm in Cow Chop. I am Cow Chop.
Yeah, he.
What?
I forget his name.
What?
What's his name?
What?
Who are you, Alex? Who are you, James?
That's their number one joke. What?
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 Anyways, we go to the bar. We all hang out.
What?
Then we go back to Mitch's house, and we're just jamming out some music, like loud ass fucking music. Shit, you would get the cops called on you for, and it was just 4 of us. About 4 o'clock in the morning, I get really sick from drinking, and I puke. Go to bed. About 6 o'clock or so, the cops come over and say, "You probably know why we're here."
And then they were strippers because you guys were having a 4-way orgy.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
On my sleeping body because I passed out early.
That's
well,
rape.
early.
That's rape, Billy. We're not talking about this.
Or sushi up your butt.
That'd be fine.
Sushi up your butt?
I think I can still
can't
enjoy
even
it.
taste it?
I love sushi.
Oh, that'd be a weird.
But
I
will. But yeah, I was the one to pass out early, even though we were drinking all night and just having a blast. And then I wake up in the morning. I was like, "Where the fuck am I?" Not realizing that it was almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and
Wow.
I had to work at 5:30.
It wasn't a North O house, was it?
No, it's right near campus. So
Okay.
I mean, that's the only thing I can talk about to even equivalent to the feeling you had on
You
Saturday.
told me
night
you
with
went to
your
jail, and I first thought in my head goes, "Oh fuck, he's gonna want to use my truck. He's gonna lose his license. He's gonna want to use my truck, and I have to because he let me use his fucking car. God damn it."
And then I go to my bathroom. That's all I say to him. I was like, "Hey Shane, sorry, I'm just now getting home." It's like 2 o'clock by the time
Just
I
got
home.
back
I was
from jail. Your mom says hi.
Yeah, and
They don't even group them together, you idiot. I know you're lying.
then I go to the bathroom and I come back and I was like, "Yeah, dude, really, I went to jail." It's like, "No, you didn't." I was like, "Damn it, he got me." That's all it took to stop the
You had to be
conversation.
more
Was
convincing.
No,
Yeah.
you said something that gave it away. Something that only a person that went to jail would know.
Hey, I didn't kiss all the boys I was hanging out with. Is that what gave it away?
You went to jail. You definitely been to jail.
You definitely went to jail.
You're going to jail, boy. Big house.
No, but I mean, I don't know, because neither of you guys like to stay out very late when we go out Friday nights.
That's not true. I
I
I
guess
only have fun for about an hour, and then it's the same old thing. Just me going into
being
that
fucked up on hydros
freaking
and having 2 pictures.
weird dungeon bathroom.
Well,
Separated
this
by a
time,
cardboard.
I want you guys to come over to Mitch's house so we don't have to deal with this.
Don't
So
just
when we're
stop
going to
taking
like
me
shitty,
Burke's.
like scary houses down in North O.
Hey, come to Burke's. We're gonna stand by the corner of the bar and be in all the bartender's way and say "excuse me" all night.
You were a huge piece of shit that night.
That's exactly what happened, though.
The
I was
fir-
trying to make it fun.
The first night we all
slut!
went out. Now that's too far.
No, it's not. It's
Hey,
a
that's
Was it
word.
the first night
That's
we went
the
out?
pig I
down
made
there?
out with.
Yeah, because the first night we went.
Well,
the
you
first,
can call her pig, but I can't call her slut for
No,
fucking
that's-
50
That's
guys.
fucked up.
She also
call her
was
pig,
she was
even though
there
she's
on
a human
Friday night.
being.
And she was like, "Do you remember me making out with your friend?" And I was like, "No," but he tells me about it.
You should have. Did you tell her I say it with regret?
No,
I was ashamed.
Deep sorrow.
I told her how much you loved it. He went home and was
You
super
know what?
excited because he hasn't touched a female in 8 years.
You know what?
What would that make
You should have told her because I was a
30?
virgin. Yeah.
You're 38 years ago.
I'll be
Your
25.
gut definitely was.
Oh,
God.
Didn't we talk about this in the last podcast? Not.
No, we don't talk. We talked about this conversation about how you made out with her. I think.
No, I mean talking about calling our friends fat. Or is that what we?
Well, you're my friend, so you're the
I
only
don't
person I
wanna
get
be
to
your
call
friend.
fat. So I save all the fat jokes for you.
I don't want to be your friend.
Oh fuck you then. You suck.
We're all friends here.
I'm not.
This.
Not me and Shane.
This is called the Mortal Enemy Podcast.
That's why it's called Horror Ferrari, because we're not friends. Why do you keep doing
It's a
that?
condition. You keep making fun of me. That's why we're enemies.
Please stop it.
That's why I call it Joe.
No, I was born this way.
So I want to add
This close to just walking out of here.
I want to add this topic in here because I was thinking about it earlier about giving us topics to talk about, even though we just talked about that one for a while. That was pretty good, though.
Yeah, that was good. We actually stayed on track.
I was thinking about this earlier,
Right here.
and you see it right there,
Sorry,
number
your
4,
Number
console/games. I want to know what you guys' favorite console is, and what your favorite game is. It doesn't have to be on that console.
Is a Game Boy a console?
It counts. It's a handheld console. Okay. Well, no, consoles are home ones, and that's a handheld. But what's your,
PS3 Dishonored. That's my favorite.
360. I've had the most fun playing games on 360. But my favorite game is on the original Xbox.
Or Battlefront 2 on PS2.
Which is Knights of the Old Republic.
I have to say mine is still the PC, though.
That's not a console. You said console.
There's console and PC, which is
PCs
console,
are different because you're a fucking PC Master Race piece of crap.
Look at this keyboard.
Clicky keyboard.
No, I don't know. Probably
I
the
like the
360.
clicky
I'd have to
sounds.
say the 360 is probably my favorite. I jumped from PS2 to 360 to PS4, so I made like the swap back. 360 was probably the most fun I ever had playing games because it was like really when I got into online gaming.
I'm just saying it mostly because of Skate and Fallout 3.
It's where I got into Fallout, and it's where I got into Mass Effect, and
Mass Effect 3 also, because that was the greatest cinematic experience of my life.
That's how we became friends, because of that stupid game.
Oh yeah, and I regretted the day I met you.
Me too.
You were wearing a beanie that day.
I regret playing that stupid fucking game. It's a piece of shit.
And it's about 72 degrees, so you know what's coming.
Yeah. Hey, also...
Hey, isn't it a little hot out for a beanie?
Hey, isn't it...
Loser!
Fuck off! I don't know. My favorite game would probably still have to be Kingdom Hearts.
I tried playing Kingdom Hearts.
Which sucks because I love 360 and all the games that I played on
Kingdom Hearts blows.
Kingdom Hearts is so much fun.
Kingdom Hearts sucks if you're not a fan of Disney.
If you're not a fan of Disney or you're not a fan of like Final Fantasy, you're not going to like it.
No, I played the first Kingdom Hearts for about 15...
You think it was made for one person? It seems like the type of game that was made for one person. I was like, that's a pretty specific style of game.
Just one.
No, it's not. It's a hack and slash title with Disney characters. That's really cool. But
Make
it's not like Disney
characters.
It's not Disney characters being stupid. Like I don't know.
Yeah, but they all have their
like
traits.
Disney's version of Mario Kart. It's a thing.
Oh, you know what I got? Actually, I'm gonna grab this real fast to show you guys, but it's pretty freaking cool.
I played Kingdom Hearts for like 20 minutes, and I got so sick of it and the same shit over and
Be
over.
in one of these two. Oh yeah, right here.
Give it a chance.
This is.
Give it 10 more minutes.
Disney Extreme Skate
I swear
Adventure.
you will feel.
It is probably the worst skateboarding game
Disney
in history.
Skate Adventure?
Yeah,
Extreme Skate Adventure.
It's the worst. It's the worst skating game. Be careful because there's Tony Hawk Underground underneath there. They gave me both games for the price of one.
Well, break Underground. Play this fucker.
I watched.
He's fucking rad. What is that move?
That's a fucking nose pick.
That's a crail.
Yeah, but you know
Is
what?
that a crail?
You know, I know what's cool about that
Crail
game.
grab.
They don't even. They're not even real skateboard names, like skateboard move names.
Yeah, but look who makes it. Same people who make Underground. Neversoft. Activision.
PlayStation.
Activision and
PlayStation. PlayStation made this game, but
Extreme.
It's like
Extreme Skate.
You know what my favorite game that you just got for your PS2
What?
obsession?
Huh.
The golfing one.
Will this work
Oh,
on
Hot
PS4?
Shots?
Because
no.
it's the only one I've played.
Ah, shoot.
It's really fun, and Shane and I were talking about it. That we wanted to do that one night. Just play Hot Shots, and
you can't have a PS2 without Crash Nitro Kart.
This podcast brought to you by PS2.
PS2. Hey, remember when you remember all your fondest memories on your greatest game console? PS2.
If you haven't gotten one, go get one.
Because I got 3.
Broken
It's
ones.
Pretty annoying.
Actually, speaking of that though, I
Two and a
modded
half
one of
broken
them.
ones. Sorry.
I have a modded one now.
What does that mean?
I can play any game I want to that I legally own over on that shelf.
Can't you do that with any game that you legally
With a working PS2?
With a working PS2. So let's say I bought all those games. Let's say I bought all those games in a PS2, and none of them were read. I can go and I can download the game, put it onto a flash drive, and play it off the flash drive.
Here's a simple solution. Take better care of your games. People.
It's not that. It's taking care of the consoles.
The way you said it, though, is I can play on my PS2 any game from PS2 that I legally own.
Legally own. Yeah, because you can't.
Okay.
Okay, it's like pirating. You
Be
can't
careful.
illegally. You can't
Who
illegally
goes? I
download.
don't know the etiquette.
I don't know either.
All right, I'll go.
Okay.
But
What? Okay.
What? Okay.
You're saying be more careful with your consoles. I have moved my console a total of 2 times since I bought it. Who the hell's moving their console all over around? I was like, well, better take it to my... Well, I guess you could take it over to your friend's house.
sometimes you get bored. You just want to toss it up in the air like a baby.
I used to take my
Throw it off your balcony. Here, whoever.
I used to take my 360 over to people's houses.
Taking
and play
care of this.
all the time.
I don't know where Billy's getting all these friends.
Me either.
Oh. Oh.
Mitch Mevaletsky.
Zadi Zabel.
That's not his fucking last
Mid
name.
Zadi Zabel. This one's for you, dude.
That's not his last fucking name.
Fuck you.
Or you
If
can
it
say
is-
you can say it like the Spanish last way in Sadi Saba.
I'm not gonna do any of that.
You're not impressing us by saying you have friends and you can speak Spanish.
He can't speak Spanish, I don't think. If he can, he loves Hatsune Miku too, and he's got PSVR. And I watched him look up Hatsune Miku's skirt.
I know.
No gang signs.
Is that Resident Evil 4?
What's that? Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've looked up skirts before, and it was in that game.
You ever? Did you guys ever play Lollipop Chainsaw?
I watched all the cutscenes for it.
There's actually an achievement
With
you
your
can
pants
get.
off?
Yes.
There's an achievement you can get by taking the camera and swiveling it around to look up her panties, like up at her panties. She'll take her hand and block
panties?
her skirt.
They
so
rendered
you
a
can't see it.
vagina?
No, but you can't tell because not only does the camera like not let you see it, but she also takes her hand to block it, and then you get an achievement saying "you perv" or whatever it was called at the time.
In Resident Evil 4, she does the same thing. She's climbing up a ladder. There's only one instance where you can do it. You look up, and she's like, Leon! And it's pretty
Leon, you nerd!
cool. I don't know. Who makes it? Who makes Resident Evil? Grab that game real quick.
Yeah. Trying to figure this out.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Neversoft.
No.
Capcom.
That's what I thought. But yeah, they're pervs. I'm not going to say the other thing I was.
Yeah, at least you guys seen him do that and seen him contemplate doing it. That was great. That was great. Watching you contemplate, should I do this?
I thought
Yeah.
about it. So, do you see me like subtly looking?
Yeah.
I didn't even.
Yeah. That can bring us to the next topic where everyone thinks that I'm a Nazi.
You are a Nazi.
Should you think I'm a Nazi when it comes to maintaining order?
Into it.
Kill.
I don't know.
I'm not saying kill all the Jews. I'm saying like, hey, don't do that.
I mean, you might as well.
No, why?
You didn't say, hey.
What is a Nazi really, anyway? Why are you doing? Stop.
Why are we bringing that out here? They don't need to know that we drink Barton.
This is brought to you by not Barton's. This is Grey
I was
Goose. They
bringing
got
my-
new labeling, so
I was bringing my friends.
good job on the new
more
labeling,
drinks.
Grey Goose. You did a great job.
Also, hey, if you're gonna, sorry, I don't want to point away.
Out of here.
I don't want to point away from there, but if you're gonna open those, open me one of the grape, but like, open it loud.
I don't know how you can open them loud.
I don't think you're a Nazi. I think you're
Attention, like.
I think you're a stuck-up bitch,
So what's the difference between that and a Nazi?
and you're petty a little bit.
Thank you, but I also need that Grey Goose, please.
No, I'm fucking working on it.
This
What's that?
podcast is also brought to you by Grey Goose. When you want a good alcoholic beverage and you like vodka, call Grey Goose.
What's the bathroom rule?
You know, you just go to the bathroom.
No going to the
Well,
bathroom.
you need at least 2 people in it, right?
Yeah, that would actually be fair to make sure that we go to the bathroom. Like,
Is that
for
really,
the podcast.
keep
Is
2 of
that
us.
really what we're coming down to?
No, it just makes more sense to have 2 people on here. You fucking idiot.
Nope.
Simon, you're fucking
Grey Goose
Grey
for
Goose.
you. Finally, something to do with my hands.
That's why he does it. No, you are a Nazi, because before we even started, you said, your keys are going over here. Put your
Yes.
phone out of the camera. If I see it on camera, I'm going to put you in an oven.
We're acting like children.
I did not say put it in an oven. I did not say I was going to put you in an oven. I said I was going to take your phone and I was going to throw it in the trash. That's exactly what I said.
I mean, you might as well just said you're going to put me in an oven.
Where did that come from, though?
You being a Nazi.
Nowhere did I ever once say I'm going to put your phone in an oven or put you in an oven.
Yeah.
I said, hey, Joe, you're a piece of shit. Thanks for being late, and thanks for falling asleep on us. Love you.
Yeah, I did.
He was late. He was sleeping at home.
But
Total
Bill is
bullshit.
not. We talked about it in the last podcast. You're a Nazi. You have all these rules for our podcast. No talking over each other. No No phones.
Actually-
no soundboards. I'll pull a fucking
Soundboards.
Oh, it's my phone.
That
Oh,
soundboard.
no.
That's what you're talking about
You
with
say throw your
soundboards.
phone in the oven? You Nazi.
I did not say that. Let's not stir my words up to make it sound like I said, throw me in the oven.
Oh, your grandma's Jewish? Throw her in the oven. What? I invited you to this Thanksgiving because I thought you were cool. Now you're telling me to burn my grandma?
That's it. I'm done. We're out. No!
I'll do it, but this is the last straw.
So this is our last episode.
This is our first official and last unofficial podcast.
As Flea Market Police.
Polka Police.
Or whatever the hell it's called.
Is it Polka Police? No.
It's not, that's already something because I have a t-shirt that says it, and I didn't make that t-shirt, so.
You actually did tell people that you did make that design.
No,
Yeah, you did.
I said it was our skate team.
At the
And
skate-
skaters take whatever the fuck they want.
Punk rock. Oi.
We're gonna skate your rails? Fuck you.
No skateboarding.
What the fuck was that?
I'm gonna luge if you don't stop it.
What's
don't-
up, skateboarders?
You don't skate. You don't. Every time you see a skater now, dude.
What's up,
guys?
skaters?
I don't know.
Fuck, we
All
got
right,
lost
this
a
one's
little bit.
stupid. Let's
We
go
got lost.
to.
It's
Well,
not
no, it's
stupid. It's not
hot-
stupid.
it's
I'm just like, I don't know what to say
Spooky
now.
Pawn Market?
Spooky Pawn
Spooky
Market?
Pawn Shop? Okay, so it's a toss-up between Spooky Pawn Shop and Haunted Flea Market. Spooky Pawn Shop has a nice ring to it.
Welcome to Spooky Pawn Shop.
It sounds like a shitty.
I
But
don't
is that
know.
going to be a playoff
It
of
sounds like
Rick's
a
Pawn Shop? Or
My
whatever
name
the
my
fuck
name
it's
is Rick
called?
Moriarty. Actually, who's Moriarty?
Yeah, that's from Fallout 3.
That sounds like a shitty
Okay.
Flash game.
Thought so.
He tells you about it. Your
My
dad.
name's Rick, and welcome. This is my poncho, and this is my punch, and this is my
I hate
punch.
all
Punch.
my
Punch.
employees. All right, are we on another topic? What do we do?
Now it's just like I don't know what
Why
to talk
are you
about.
always late?
Why am I always late? I picked this topic because you always yell at me
Well,
when we go
let's
to skate.
let's talk about what we're referencing.
Let's not even that, but we'll also talk about why Shane takes so long in the fucking
I'll start
stores
from
when
the
we go
very
into
be-
them. So
I'll
let's
start
talk
from-
about that first.
I'll start
Yeah,
from
there
the
we
very beginning. What?
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 No, my whole issue was let's talk about why Joe's late, and let's talk about why Shane always goes into the store and just hangs out there for 30 minutes while we're ready to go.
Story?
All right, so we'll segue.
What story?
Okay,
So like I said, I picked this topic because you always complain when we go skate that I'm always late.
Okay, let me elaborate on that topic first.
Okay.
All right, we'll start from the beginning. I was born in 1991. Just kidding. We're not going to get that far back. All right. Okay, so when I first met him, he was at the skate park, whatever. I was
Is
like,
that how
okay.
we
A few more times I saw him. Got his number. I was like, I need friends anyway. Billy sucks. Getting bored of his ass. Need a skater friend. Anyway.
And then I was a huge
First couple times we would meet up at the park. I'd show up 2 hours later. I'm already fucking all beat up from skating. And he's like, who's ready to skate? Who's ready to do bonus on the quarter? And it's like, he developed a habit for it. And then I would just kind of,
It was even worse because I was the one picking you
I would
up.
just be like, hey, meet me at the park at 10 a.m. And I would get there at 12 because I knew he'd be at least 2 hours late. And then he'd find a way to be 4 hours late that day. And then there's like a never-ending battle between me.
Well, it was even worse
and
because
him
I was
showing up
usually
on time.
picking you up. And you'd be like, hey, come pick me up at 10. 11:30 rolls around. Hey, I'm on my way.
Oh, yeah, and I go through a big process of wrapping my ankles in ankle braces and high tops, and it takes about half an hour. And when I tighten them, and if I'm not moving around, I can feel the fucking blood stop rushing to my feet. And I'm just like,
I'm trying to...
I'm sitting there in like severe discomfort, and he's just like, oh, I just gotta comb my hair 50 times one way so it'll stay. Even though your first, well, I don't know. Even though when you hop on the board, it's just gonna, oh, damn it.
damn it, I spent all this time on my
But on
sweet
skateboarding
hair.
with me, it's a disappointment.
You don't have to look good to skate.
Yes, you do.
Let the tricks do the speaking
Yes,
for you.
do. Fuck the tricks. It's all about...
Have you seen what Shane wears to go
You're
skating
gonna be
in?
500 pounds. If you
All
land
this
that
Nike
boneless,
gear?
people are gonna be like,
Oh, like 500.
Shane's got to be the fashionista of skating. I'm pretty sure.
He is. Look
I
at
feel
you.
like Shane's the fashionista of skating. Like he
Remember
has to
you
make
told-
sure,
you-
and then he has like 4 backup outfits in case someone's wearing something very similar to him at the skate
That
park.
is very true.
It's like, you wearing a white tank top? Oh, fuck.
Like when we went to the bar the other night.
It happens all the
I
time.
can't wear. I was gonna wear a button down, but you showed up, and when I have to change.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
yeah.
then I was already
you
planning
don't
to
want
wear
to
all
be the
black.
guys that show up to the bar and just like,
Who cares?
We're the butt nut boys. We're
Does
gonna
it-
do ya night.
So that's a question for everyone else then. Does it bother you when you and your friends are wearing like the same thing out to go hang out? Because
Oh, man,
honestly,
we're gonna
it
get
Who
don't
cares
bother
if it bothers me? I'm not unique enough within my own mind.
me. Yeah.
Sorry. So I have to be unique on the outside.
We're gonna get a lot of hateful comments for that.
It don't matter.
Like, you guys are queer.
No, because I don't. See, the thing is
Tell
my
me.
brother did the same exact thing.
Tell me when.
Yeah, but right there's probably good.
No.
My brother used to do the same thing that Shane does, but it wasn't like, oh, we're matching. It was like, does this shirt go good with these pants? And I'm like, dude, you're fucking.
I know
worse
what
than
goes
this
good with
shit.
what. I just don't want to match you.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
For a week straight, when he got this hat, he wore it every day and told me every day, workwear's in.
And then who showed up to Robert's skate park wearing a neon green long sleeve shirt? Tony Hawk. He's
You
like,
guys
hey
met
guys,
To- you
did
guys
you,
met
did you
Tony
hear
Hawk?
construction work is in?
You guys met
Dude,
Tony Hawk?
I'm ahead of the curve.
Is that what Tony Hawk does? Hey guys, I'm Tony Hawk.
That trick was so cool, man.
Look how loud those are.
Oh, what about those sound spikes?
Oh man,
That's
See,
a lot of editing.
I actually went back and edited those out. I worked. To make sure.
you.
So we talked about we verged off with the topic of Joe being late, but even tonight.
Oh, we can go back to it. I was just explaining. this.
No, but we even
Trying to
verged
wear
off
it functional.
tonight of Joe being late. Like,
I didn't even know he was coming, so I don't know.
I was very late. I wasn't that late.
uh,
Half hour.
yeah, you got here about 9:30. We set up about.
No, I left at 9:30. I got here about 9:45.
So I mean, I got home at 9:00 and he told me he's on his way, and I texted him at 9:30 and be like,
Sorry, man. I was
"Yo, where the hell you at? I fell asleep.
I was working.
I fell the hell asleep.
You mind your own fucking business. I'm sleeping if I want to, bitch.
That sounds something like I would say too. Fuck
I'm
you.
sleeping at Coleman at the same time. Fuck off.
No, I
My hair is a bird and it's trying to take off.
I worked so early. I got home. I was in my comfy pants. I had my Snoopy shirt on. I was ready to just relax, and I started watching the bench warmers, and I fell asleep.
You mean your Alkaline Trio shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So then now we talked about why Joe was late. Let's talk about how Shane likes to take his time everywhere.
See, this is you guys.
yeah, go ahead. I have no input.
this is-
I don't know what the hell they're talking
I've
about.
never shopped with Shane.
That's what. It's not at the store. It's like at the gas station. Remember when we were all gonna go hang out that one day?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And we were sitting outside in the car waiting for him to get out of BP, and or Casey's, and he just sitting there the entire time, and just talking to his coworkers. I'm like, dude, you can do this another time. You can do this right now.
Every single one of
We
them.
all have
I didn't
plans
hear
to do
anything
something.
about that night. So that's your fault for not
we didn't
confronting
wanna,
me
We
about
didn't
it.
want to upset you. We didn't want.
It happened. It happened before when we used to live in Gretna.
No.
We'd be like, hey, go to BP. I gotta get
I've
cigarettes.
also
And
heard
it's like,
complaints from Steven, my other skate buddy. He hates shopping with me because they take my time. I'm just like, sorry.
it's not. No, I don't have a problem with you taking your time. It's that when you know someone, you like to talk to them.
Is that
What? Yeah. What is
Not-
wrong with that?
is that any different
It's
from
like-
normal human behavior?
Yeah, because I'm like,
Hey, I know you, but
It's
I'm not
been-
gonna talk to you.
it's
Fuck
been
off.
10. It's been 10 minutes. I'm sitting in the car waiting for you. It's ready. It's time to go.
That's
We're
10
going to the
minutes till I
mall.
get back.
It's like you can save that conversation for when you work with them tomorrow.
I'm not gonna remember.
Then forget about it.
No.
See, I don't.
You know what? Steven's a fuck though. Steven, fuck you.
He doesn't watch these.
This
He's
this
going
podcast
to.
is also sponsored by the hatred of Steven.
And his skinny pants.
Coming to a local supermarket near you.
He also skates, so this is brought to you by Steven Skating the Skateboard.
But yeah,
I love Steven.
he's a fuck because every time we hit him up to skate or anything, he's like, "Hey guys, I'll drive 45 minutes." But
Everyone has their fucking faults, okay?
you always bitch about it.
He might leave early, but he gets there on time, okay?
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You always bitch about
He's
it.
there before me, even. He's like, hey, you want to meet up at Seymour? Already here, dude.
You bitch about it constantly.
No.
You're
So
like-
how many times?
I
how
do
many-
because it's the heat of the moment.
How many times has Shane shown up to the skate park, and you're already there?
Name one fault about me and my...
You break
Once.
you break too many boards.
once time.
Well, I don't throw a fit about it.
That's skate.
No, you just come home and you just like broke a board today.
Oh, broke my board again.
There was a great story. I'll tell you real quick about Shane breaking a board. He just put the trucks on.
Mhm.
We go up
Oh,
to
that's I'm on number 4 now.
we go up to Runza, and getting food and we're going to leave, does a kickflip, snaps his board. He just bought it and put the trucks on and everything.
I've done that before though.
It's like
That was the first time I think.
Except I was doing a big 2-set and you.
Not big for the stairs.
A big 2-block. It was the one I was telling you about at the school.
2-set? You can't sound like a badass saying a big ass 2-set.
it was a big ass 2-set. It was like
I was doing a 180 off a big 2-block. That was probably like a 10-foot drop.
I don't know what that was.
No, I think it was the first time I ever did it, and I was pissed off. Now you remember like a couple things from skateboarding. You like your first broken board because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that sucks.
No, I don't remember mine.
But it's a slap in the face when you just buy the board and you break it. And
You're
you're
right.
like, am I really this fat?
Oh.
Or what is? That happens all the time to you, so I'm sure it's just like
I break boards less than you do.
water under the bridge for you now.
I don't know. Shane
There was-
does break a lot of
You've
boards.
seen me break one board, and I was hammered when I showed up.
I can name. Okay, well you don't skate though.
Okay, don't ever hit me up to skate
I've
again.
never seen you try anything new.
Because I'm scared.
I skateboard.
No, we played skate that night 700 times in a row. At
Oh, and I was
Mercy.
just toying with you.
Oh, yeah, just toying with
I
you.
was actually busting it, but
Oops, sorry. I just cracked my toe on,
sorry I
on
swear.
camera.
Sorry, I swear.
Sorry. Can you not say
Yeah,
that?
well, none of these people are gonna know what we're talking about with skateboarding, so.
I don't know.
New
Because
topic.
We can switch
I'm just
currency.
adding. See, okay, so here's another thing about this podcast. Everyone who's liked it so far, which we're also up to like 16 likes in the
We
first
appreciate
week,
it.
are all my friends, or mostly my friends.
Well, I didn't share it to mine
Why?
I invited every one of my friends to like
because I was
the page.
embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Oh, because you said Hanson is a bunch of losers, and
A
that's
bunch of
fine.
idiots. Yes.
He doesn't want hands.
A lot of my friends love Hanson, and I don't want to.
Dude, just come on, Mbop, which is all they're only known for. Do you know any other songs by Hanson? This podcast is brought to you also by Hanson.
No, it's not actually.
The last one was.
Hanson granola bars.
We're just gonna find something
different.
to bring Hanson in every week
Yeah.
for like the next month.
Can we all dress like Hanson?
I don't have blonde hair. We're not blonde boys doing a blonde boys.
He's
thing.
got blonde hair dye.
He's got one more thing of it.
I was blonde when I was little, so this is my
So was I.
natural hair color.
Yeah, Shane was blonde when he was younger.
You don't know that? I've known you for 5 years, not fucking.
I've seen a picture of you when
life.
you were younger.
No, you
Your
don't.
mom shows me all the time.
Fucking
And
interdimensional
fuck her
stalker.
ass.
What?
All right.
You
so,
both said something at the same time.
So
I'm
let's
trying to figure it out.
switch topics.
Okay.
Does my mom?
You pick a topic.
Does my mom
All we
show
have
you-
left is
Hit the topic button.
Does my mom show you pictures of me when I was little when you
Gayest
fuck her in
thing.
the ass?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
When else am I supposed to show me these pictures?
Billy, can you just
Isn't
not
he so
ever
cute?
do that again? That was really fucking gay.
What?
Topic button. Let's go.
Topic
I liked it. It's a nice touch.
Shut up. Shane.
All right. For some reason, we have westerns and easterns on here.
Do I need to Google something again?
What's your
So
favorite
it's called Wild
Western?
West and Easterns. Iceman. And I'm still waiting for Iceman 2.
I don't know.
And you're the
Mine's
one.
High Plains Drifter.
What's your
Starring
favorite
Clint Eastwood.
Eastern movie, like Asian culture or
Western. I thought 8,
We're
9.
doing West. Yeah, we're doing westerns.
Westerns?
Billy.
Oh, this is westerns. I was straight.
Now you
about
look like an idiot.
Also, you don't call them Eastern. What's your favorite Eastern movie? Oh,
That's what the fucking topic is.
Mortal Kombat, probably.
That's what the topic is.
We're
What's your
talking
favorite
about
foreign
westerns,
film?
Billy. Westerns.
Okay.
Eastern means foreign film.
Now let's start over. What's your favorite?
Yeah, 'cause
You
western?
can make a foreign film in Mexico. That's foreign.
Well,
that's Eastern.
but everyone calls
Oh yeah, you're right.
us making western films though. Like
Billy,
like cowboys and aliens. Like
No,
cowboys
like
and aliens.
westerns.
Oh,
like,
that's your
they're
shitty.
westerns.
That's
oh, I
your
used
shitty
to watch
movie you picked.
westerns with my grandpa, but I couldn't fall asleep because the aroma of his Vicks vapor rub kept me up all night.
This podcast is brought to you by that sound on Discord
And Vicks Vapor
Rub.
and Vicks Vapor Rub.
Clearing out your grandpa's nasal
No, keep
cavities
saying this stuff because our
for
last topic
50
is a big
years.
segue for
For what? For this?
all of our sponsors we want right now. Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yeah, so we have Vicks Vapor Rub. We have Hanson's granola bars. We have Steven, sponsor of the
Steven.
podcast.
Steven.
Do you think Steven will give us money for this podcast?
Do you think? Does he have money?
He lent me $5. He gave me $5 for gas one time.
That's all you ever.
Thank you, Steven, for
Thank you
your
for the
endorsement, and it will be put to good use.
Let's stay on the westerns.
But okay,
okay,
so
shut up.
are we
Favorite
talking about
Western?
like Western, like
You don't even know
old
what you're
timey
talking
cowboy movies?
Yeah, High Plains
Yes.
Drifter. It's not that old, but it's pretty
I don't
Really?
watch westerns. Though.
about. You said Cowboys versus Aliens. You picked a shitty choice, and that's what you're stuck with.
Can I
You
pick?
could have said Wild Wild West. That's a western.
Yeah, you.
Can
That's
I
a good one.
Can I pick John Carter?
Get out.
No, because that's garbage.
It's still kind of western. It's set in old timey wimey times.
All right, Mr. Critic. What's your favorite
Quigley
western?
Down Under.
Nope, that's an
That's
Australia.
a Canadian
Eastern.
movie. You fucking idiot.
Western. No, it's not.
Quigley Down Under
Quigley Down Under. Have you ever seen it?
Down Under.
wasn't
A
Quigley.
dingo ate my baby.
That's not a
Okay.
western movie. That's Eastern.
That is a Western.
Tell me where Australia is.
It's out west.
It's in the east.
It's in the east. It's closer.
Not if
east.
you're on the other side of the country.
You shut the fuck up. It's closer. It's closer east.
None
than
of
just
this matters anyway. We're all gonna be dead.
We're gonna take a quick short break for him to look up.
Is Quigley Down Under a Western movie?
That's not even a specific question.
According to Wikipedia, Quigley Down Under. Quigley Down Under is a 1990 Australian-American Western film starring Tom Selleck,
Australian
Alan
American.
Okay, so it's a western film. Now stop it. We got it. We
Drop
figured it
the
out.
fucking mic.
Okay, about what?
Tom Selleck. He's a cowboy. He goes to Australia because a rancher
Tom
hires
Selleck?
him. Yeah.
Did he have a mustache?
Yes.
Okay.
It was young.
Like Tom Selleck. Tom
I
Selleck.
was Tom
Like,
Selleck.
Selleck for Halloween one
Fuck.
time.
yeah,
Hawaii 5-0.
yeah. He was Tom Selleck.
People call me Tom Smellick because I poop my pants.
They also wanted to play a lot of beer pong in whatever game they were playing.
Blackout
He
or
was
something.
tired of them killing the Aborigines, so he joined forces with them.
Oh, is it serious?
Yes. Look, that's Quigley Down Under.
Why the hell did they call it a goofy name like that?
Yeah, because what it reminds
That
me
was
of
his last
is
name.
Sounds like a
Like
squiggly
Mr. Magoo.
cartoon.
Mr. Magoo. Remember Mr. Magoo?
Okay, it's an old fucking.
Sounds
Who
like
played that?
Snape is in it. The guy who plays Snape in Harry Potter.
I don't know his name off the top of
I
my head.
don't either. Look, he's right
He
there.
died though.
Shit. I'm trying to
He
think.
was the bad guy.
Oh, he's a good bad guy.
Who's the guy from Airplane?
Fucking.
And Don't Call Me Shirley.
He played.
No, white
He
hair
played
dude.
Pink Panther,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, he was in Pink Panther.
And Naked Gun too.
Yeah, he
God,
was in
what
Naked
was his
Gun.
fucking?
But
name?
he
It's a girly name or something, right?
and Don't Call Me Shirley. I forget
No.
his real name, but I
Look it
remember
up. Just Google
he
it.
was
So
he was in Mr. Magoo.
because there's people on the other
Because
end
I
of
was
this
thinking-
watching that are gonna be like, "You fucking idiot! It's this."
But that happens all the time.
Yeah,
it's
no.
not even them just like
But
doing it
once
to
we
us.
fi-
It's us doing it
once
to
we
other
figure
people
it
too.
out. Don't tell us. Give us the first initial.
It happens all the time with that.
Dorothy Lynch.
Oh, you know what? No, he wasn't Pink Panther.
Dorothy Lynch.
That was Steve Martin.
L-N.
Leslie Nelson.
Yeah, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah. I knew it was
Yeah.
something.
He was in Mr. Magoo. He was Mr. Magoo, and that's why I'm thinking of Quigley because it reminds me of the Canadian dude who did a
Surely you can't be serious. I am serious. And don't call me Shirley. That's what you're referring to.
yes. Daddy
Okay,
likes.
you're done.
So speaking of that quote, do you guys
Are all
have
those
any?
people on an airplane?
Yeah.
No.
Do you guys remember?
That was
Do you guys
me.
have a favorite quote?
Right there. Your favorite quote?
Do you guys have a favorite quote that you say all the time right now?
Chevy Chase is the bomb.
Do you really say that all the time? Like since you've
every
been
time-
here,
every
since
time.
you've been here, you've never once said that.
I never had a chance to.
Yeah, that's Shane's pretty much quote. Lately, even at work, I've been saying yes, because I got it from Super Mega, and no one understands it, so they just like mock me and saying yes, and then I decided the other day to finish it and go yes, Daddy likes.
I've never
And
wanted
now-
to hit you with a baseball.
It sounds
bat.
like a. It
It's
sounds like a weird made up thing that
yes,
You-
yes.
You made it
are
up for the
perfectly capable of
podcast.
making up because you're weird.
Yeah, but see, when I would say yes, like no one would say anything,
And I bet you have an extravagant
and then you add
anime porn collection.
yes. Actually, I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do actually. He does.
Sorry to upset you. Sorry to upset you all.
I guess I don't have a catchphrase.
It's
You
not a
didn't say
catchphrase, but
catchphrase.
is there something you say all the time, or something you like you?
Rummage
All the
time.
Shane did that for fucking ever.
I know he did. It was great.
And you
That
know
was
what
awesome.
sucks is he made me make him that ringtone,
That's awesome.
and then I put it on his phone.
I know I've heard
I'm
it.
still gonna do it
Rummage time.
until I die.
And then he brought
Rummage die.
Steven over one time, and I was just sitting there like because at the old apartment, how my setup was in the living room, I would just sit there. So I'd be
Looks
sitting
like
there on it,
trash.
and then I'd hear him come and go, rummage time! And I'm like, I should start drinking now.
And now when I go to the park and Steven's there, he'll see me like, I'm at least 2 football fields away. He's like, rummage time!
Do you respond?
I'm like, I can't even hear you, asshole. But I know, rummage time!
I don't know. Is there anything that you've ever said, though? Like, that you tried to make stick?
I wasn't
that
prepared for
wouldn't
this
stick?
because it's not on the topical.
It's not on it, but because I said, I'm saying it like now in my daily life to where it wasn't. I said it as a joke.
You started saying it 2 days ago.
Yeah, but now I can't
Does
stop
that
saying
mean it's
it.
engulfed your entire life?
Actually, no. What's today? Sunday. I started saying it on a Thursday, so 3.5 days ago.
Is that what you think about? It's like, how many times did I say this thing?
Yes.
Man, I think this is
Well,
a
because I haven't
catchphrase.
said it around you guys, but I've been saying it all day today
Oh.
at work, and I've been saying it the past few days at work.
Because
I've
that
been
doesn't
like,
make it sound like it's made up.
yes, yes, yes. Daddy likes.
Please don't.
It's just cringy as fuck. Stop it. I
See,
don't know what it's
that's-
from, and I don't care. It just sucks.
I thought Daddy's Cummies was your.
No, Daddy's Cummies is just a funny thing to say.
It's not. But
I don't know, because you were the one that was trying to make it happen
I thought it
still,
was.
too.
I thought it was funny.
Daddy's Cummies 2017.
That's true.
Speaking
Some kid was wearing a Hillary for Prison shirt.
You
And
know
my
what's-
gas station did it, and he wouldn't stop looking at me.
because you look like Hillary Clinton.
No, he probably thought I
You
don't know.
fucking kook.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, Bill.
Bill, you're one ugly fuck.
You an ugly fuck, Bill. I'm Bill, though.
I think we're done.
Are we done?
Has it been 30 minutes?
56 minutes is pretty good.
Yeah, it's been.
Well,
this is a longer
Okay,
first
so
podcast.
we can stop.
Wow.
Sponsor us. We're sad.
But
Yeah, who-
we've been throwing
If we
sponsors
were to
all the
get
time.
if we were to have sponsors, who would sponsor us?
Well, it's still Cup Noodle. Like, it's gonna happen.
No.
Cup Noodle is my sponsor.
Okay,
Hey.
I've never had cup of noodle. Let me try it and I'll decide.
It's a fucking cup of noodles with broth flavoring. Well, it's not broth because the broth is the water that
Cup
makes
noodles or
Cup noodles.
Can we make it like Shane and just put it in the tin of butter? Put it in the
Yes,
microwave?
yes.
yes.
See? Yes.
Do you have a cup of noodle right there?
But it's Mockerin, so this one doesn't count. But this
I
is
thought I
still
used to think it said Montreal.
Why you fucking with my groceries, asshole? How'd you know it was Mockerin?
because you pulled some out last night to have some.
Because he is obsessed with
Um,
cup of noodle.
Also, it's pronounced Maritinary.
But Cup Noodle is my sponsor of choice. And I've told you guys this last week that I'm pushing hard for Cup Noodle to sponsor me.
All right, you turn. Give me a second to think about my sponsor.
If you could have any sponsor, who would it be?
Um,
Like it could be real, it could not be real. Just like
well,
if
I'm
you
trying
had
to take
think of
this
something.
serious, okay? Give me
Well,
a sec.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
Cup Noodle. Seriously, I'm working for Cup Noodle.
I believe you, but I am on the spot, so give me a sec.
Billy, do
You're
you
on da 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 da.
Yeah, give us some music. Yes,
Da,
yes, yes,
da,
yes,
da, da,
yes.
da.
we need a filler. We're both thinking.
Don't look at me when you think, you weirdo.
What do you guys?
He looks at the mic when he talks. Why can't I look at him when I think?
Look at the mic.
everyone.
All right, no shenanigans.
So, no, mine's Cup Noodle.
Yes,
and-
we fucking heard you, Billy.
I know. I'm trying to fucking make banter so you guys can think of something. Jesus. Hey, everyone out there. This podcast is brought to you by Cup Noodle,
Does Xanax
Steven,
sponsor
Brass
podcasts?
Armadillo,
You gotta think
flea
of someone
markets,
that will actually
flea shops,
sponsor
pawn
the
shops,
podcast.
white rice.
You don't think Cup Noodle would?
Oh,
Cup
they
Noodle.
would. They
Dude,
would.
Cup Noodle, like, favorites and
Do they
retweets me all the
sponsor
time.
people?
Yes, they do.
Are they?
Well,
on-
not do they sponsor people, dude. They're in Final Fantasy 17 as a major sponsor for the game. Like they have, like Cup Noodle trucks planted in the game.
But this has no Japanese orientation about it at all.
What do you mean?
Isn't that kind of why?
Well, yeah, because it's ramen based.
Is it on NASCAR? Do they sponsor NASCAR? Because then I haven't seen it.
Nope, they don't. You're right.
Oh, so what are you trying to be sponsored by Tide?
Or you
No,
know,
Black & Decker, if you must ask.
Target.
I had a new set of power tools.
Target. Or-
What I do is-
I buy all my clothes.
Screw
at
my wife's
Target.
dildo onto it and make her come.
Did you say her doodle?
Doodle.
Did
Her
I say
doodle.
doodle?
Put
I
her.
meant-
I put her doocy doodle. Doocy noodle.
Hey, wife. One way to pull out the doodle? You've been kind of like a bitch lately.
Got Black and Decker on Decker.
I'm gonna put this dude on a Black & Decker and we're gonna go town.
I'm on this podcast. I got Black & Decker sponsors coming.
I got
up.
Black & Decker. I got some cup noodle for you to have afterwards, too.
No one pleases me like D-Walt.
Duracell.
D-Walt.
No, Duracell.
I know Power Tools.
D-Walt? So,
Who do other podcasts get sponsored by?
Cobalt is also.
Is that even a thing?
Blue Apron.
What's that?
Cooking company.
Oh.
Sherry's Berries.
Why do all these food
Nature
companies?
Box.
Why do all these food companies?
Because they're indie and weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Movement
But
Watches.
they're also pretty cool.
Any sushi place within our area.
Sushi
Blue
sucks,
sushi.
dude.
Sushi's fuck Blue. That's so mainstream.
Okay, so there's no other fucking
nice.
sushi place. Family
Nice.
Fare?
Jade
Joe.
Palace.
Family Fare sushi?
Nice.
Nice.
Mainstream. Fish. Sushi is made of chicken.
This podcast is brought to you by Goodwill.
I'm gonna be sponsored by.
No, it's not actually.
I bought this entire outfit from
I
Goodwill.
don't know why you keep saying things that aren't true.
This entire outfit is from Goodwill. How is this not sponsored by Goodwill right
I've
now?
always wondered where that hoodie came from.
Did Goodwill give you any parts for the computer? No.
No, but they gave me half my PS2 collection.
And that's not what we're using. Don't point at the
We
camera.
didn't capture this with PS2. If you did, it would be pixelated.
So you guys come up with a sponsor. If you want to be sponsored by someone, who would it be? I've given you now like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to think of someone.
See, there he is being a Nazi again.
Because
All right,
Shane said it
guys,
should have
Give
ended
me a sponsor,
at
or you going
56.
in the oven? You guys be sponsored by
It's 56 minutes
Maytag.
long. It was
You gotta be
56
sponsored
minutes
by
long.
Maytag. They make ovens, right? I don't know.
Fanta, because you go great with vodka.
And you
That's-
also go
is that your
great when
serious-
you...
Sponsor.
Yep, that's what my sponsor.
Not Converse or anything like that.
Not a skate company that you really like.
Not Pure Lard.
Not World Industries.
Oh, he's a fuck. Turn this shit off right now.
Not World Industries. You don't like World Industries?
No, can we just stop
I'm
doing
just
this
saying
now?
things you know that are skateboarding.
That's all you know.
Hawk.
I mean, go look at all
Are you
this.
even sponsored by Grip Tape?
How many trucks do you have?
One.
That's all
The
I know.
normal amount.
Only sponsored by Blizzard. Give me a free.
That'd be a nice one.
Give me everything for Overwatch before it comes out. Is that how that works?
Overwatch is already out.
I mean,
but yes,
like
you would.
characters and stuff.
No, it would be merchandise,
I'm
which
not
they
good
just...
at being a nerd.
Well, you're not...
Can we play Overwatch after this? Because Shane pisses me off, and I don't want to look at it.
Yeah, we can play Overwatch after this. I don't care.
All right.
He's actually...
I want to be sponsored
See
by...
there, we tied in Overwatch to the
Yeah.
podcast again, just like
He's
you
actually really good at... You think you're a sponsor when we talk about Overwatch.
Hot dog.
Give me them ballpark franks.
This sponsored podcast, Hot Dog.
Hot dog.
That's it.
any hot dog.
Hot dog.
All right,
It's a
so
computer.
we'll save
It's a
the
computer.
topic of Overwatch for the next time, but I'll make sure to make a note of it so we do.
But it's not porn this time.
But we will talk about Overwatch next time we do this.
I won't.
You
I
can
haven't
just
played a fucking
that's
minute
when
of it.
that's
Why?
when
It's
you're going
great.
to the bathroom.
Because I don't own a console.
Neither do I. I played on Billy's shit.
Spend all my money on hot dogs because I don't have a sponsor.
See, we need sponsors, people, or else Shane's gonna eat hot dogs for the rest of his life.
I'm okay
So-
with that.
so-
I just want to play Overwatch.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, though, about just real quick before we finish this podcast. To get sponsors, people gotta like us. So hey, if you like the podcast and you like the things that you see and you want to see more, share it with your friends.
We're on YouTube, so like
Are we?
and subscribe.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now.
Like
Put this
and
on YouTube.
subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Sit down on that like button.
Smash that like button with your ass.
Suck a fart out of that like button.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Get us some sponsors. Love you guys. Bye.
Pussies.